Hey folks, welcome back to Old Boy and Georgia Guitars and More. Back here today with this Firefly 338. We looked at it the other day, kind of got a quick look at it, seen some of the problems it had. If you want to go back and look at the last video, a little problem with some string buzz, the bridge rattling, whatever. And something that I seen in that video after I uploaded it was the guitar looked like it was real bright red, like fire engine red. And, it really, this thing has you can see the wood grain underneath the finish. But it shows up, and it may do that this time. It just showed up really, really, really red, and it's more of a burgundy kind of color than it is. But something I've done is took the strings off, took the bridge off, and I've leveled the frets, polished those, and I've also, cleaned the fretboard, which was extremely dirty, and then put, some conditioner on it. And it was really, really dry. I mean, it just soaked it up. I mean, it really, and I use this Dunlop the fingerboard conditioner. I've used that for years. It works good. I've also used Lizard Spit. It's a good conditioner, and then also, just plain lemon oil. So, all that works good. The Dunlop, I have a cleaner, but, you can use, just like lighter fluid to clean the fretboard. But it was really, really dirty and really dry. And, and it's ironic because I seen a video on YouTube just yesterday or so, with one of the big channels, one of the guys, I really like the guy, and he's got a lot of knowledge on pickups and wiring and that kind of stuff, but he was saying that, putting stuff on the fretboard is just to clean it. The wood don't absorb it, whatever, and, I just, that's very wrong, but anyway, this thing really soaked it up, and I may end up having to put some more on it. But I've, we had issues with the tuners, not keeping tune and being all over the place as far as trying to tune it. I mean, you would turn them and finally it would take off. And they're just really low grade tuners. And I'm going to quit trying to say, everything's But I picked up these Wilkinson off eBay. They're Art Deco style, and they're, your screw is directly underneath. So in other words, I'm going to have to drill new holes, which is going to show the old hole. And I can feel it, I can feel the hole in. And I probably will later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But I have these on another guitar, and I know how well it keeps in tune, how well it stays in tune. Plus, I thought these really, look good on this style of guitar. So I got those, and we have the rattling bridge. I don't know if it'll pick that up, but this thing rattles so bad you couldn't even really. Just playing it just rattled and made all kinds of noise. So to take care of that is I got this Wilkinson roller bridge, and it's a lot heavier, a lot well made, better made. So we're gonna install that on there. So today we're just gonna try to get these the tuners taken off and the new ones put on, and we'll take and see if the bridge, if we can get it, make sure it's gonna work. I hadn't even checked it yet, And the pickups I've got coming are some Guitar Madness Toaster Bucker. It's kind of a Gretsch looking pickup. They're Anaco 2 magnets, 7.5 to 8.5 DC resistance. And I did check these on here, and they're like 1152 in the neck and 1174 in the bridge. So that's where they're at. But they are quite microphonic, especially with any type of overdrive. So I'm gonna go ahead and change these out. So we'll do what we can today, and when those pickups come tomorrow, then we'll put them in and see what. So let me get the camera moved around where you can see the headstock, and we'll change these tuners out. Okay, I think everybody can see right there. These are 10 millimeter nuts on here. I just got this little short wrench, which these are not even really, that one wasn't too tight. That one was a little tighter. Using a wrench like this or a socket is a lot better than a pair of pliers. If you want to mess up your finish, just start fooling with a pair of pliers on this, and you'll wish you hadn't. I mean, it's easy enough to scratch it as it is. So I'm gonna take these off, and the other ones will go back on. Sometimes that you have to drill out, or the hole's bigger depending when you change these, but these should be the right size. We should be able just to unbolt one set of tuners and put on another. And what I'm going to do while I'm doing this is I'll say, and there I go with the again, I'm going to save all this hardware, and I know this is a cheap guitar, and before everybody starts about you've put more money in this and it's worth, and you're never going to get your money out, I'm not welding none of this stuff to this guitar. If I'll keep it and play it as long as I, want to or whatever, but I'm going to keep all the original stuff, the tuners, the bridge, pickups, everything. So if I decide, later down the road that I want to do something else with it, I can just remove this stuff. And I'm not out anything. I can always use it on something else. So, but if I'm going to keep it and play it, I want it to be able to stay in tune, and the bridge not rattle, and the pickups sound good. But nothing's carved in stone. I mean, you can upgrade these cheap guitars with stuff, but just keep your old stuff. So if you do want to upgrade the guitar later on, you can put the original stuff back on it and sell it. So that's nothing's forever. Here we go with these little cheap screws again. Get these off. See that some of the finish come off, just stuck on it's almost like the tuners were put on the guitar before the finish even had time to dry. So that I noticed all the washers on the front stayed on, and I'm not gonna, if the other tuners will go down through those washers, I'm gonna leave them on there rather than take a chance on it pulling the finish off whenever I try to take them off. So they're the same size. The washer's a washer as far as that goes. That's not got anything to do with it. So I'll leave them on there. But like I said in the other video, these things are pushed through really fast. I mean, they're chunking those things out the door because they're selling out on Amazon really, really quick. So they're trying to make all the money they can while people are wanting these things. So they're not letting them hang around and dry or whatever. They're putting them together, getting them gone. So, try this one. But these screws are really little soft, cheap screws. The Wilkinson stuff, my experience with everything I've done with the Wilkinson stuff has been really good. I mean, I've not had any real issues with the quality or nothing on the Wilkinson tuners or the pickups or bridge, tremolos, nothing like that. So, I'm pretty happy with it for the price, and that's always what it comes back to, for the price. And the price, like I said in the other video, there went one of the washers. The price is only good if it's worth anything. Now let's see, you can see all this finish, and there's a lot of junk in there. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff falling out. Let me see how that one came off. Then it probably went somewhere I'll never see it again. So let's see if these new pieces will go down through these. Yep, that's going to work. Okay, let me get rearranged here and find this other washer, and I'll get these things put back on. Okay, I've done moved ahead here a little bit. Went ahead, got everything lined up. Had to re-drill the holes using, the small bit. Had a piece of tape so I was sure not to drill too deep not drill through the headstock. And, just lined everything up, got them put on. The holes, like I say, the old holes are going to show. Well, there we go. The old holes are going to show, and I can fill those and repaint that, and I probably will later on. Right now, I'm not worried about it. If I was doing this for somebody else besides myself, I would fill the holes and paint them. And a lot of times you can pick up paint that you can match this without having to deal with the Evil Empire or somebody on high dollar stuff. You can go to Hobby Lobby where the model cars and stuff, a lot of times you can find a paint that's real close to matching. Maybe have to mix it a little bit, and but it's not bad. I mean, it's not, there's this place where the finish came off under the tuner, but I can touch all that up. But that's a whole lot better, and so this looks a whole lot better than what was on there, and it's going to work a whole lot better. I believe, if I remember right, these are 16:1 ratio tuners, and I've got another guitar that has these same tuners on it. They're really affordable. Once I get the pickups put in the next video, we'll do a complete breakdown of the total investment in, doing these doing all the upgrades, the pickups, the tuners, the bridge, and I mean, it ought to be straight. I mean, the only thing that could give you much problem is if you had some type of body, some type of failure with the truss rod or the body cracking, but as far as, this ought to upgrade it, a whole lot better. So, and I thought this looked pretty cool on it. So let me move this a little bit. I think this really suits this guitar a whole lot better. I mean, I think these Art Deco tuners are a heck of an improvement. I mean, they look pretty good. So, and like I say, I can fill those holes and cut, and put, paint over those, and you'll never know it. So, that'll be that's step one in this process. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to check this bridge out. So let me move the camera where you can see it. We're going to see how good luck we're going to have with that. Okay, this is what we had. This is what was on it. It was a rattle trap bridge. I mean, this thing rattled. I mean, it was unbelievable. And of course it's rattling because it's loose one, but the actual bridge itself just, so we want rid of that. That's not never going to work. We'll put it up here with the one that's just like it. Now, what we're hoping, this bridge uses a whole different size adjuster. So what we're hoping for is that these are going to screw right in this insert. Now these came with the insert with it. So if you're doing something, on your, a whole new type of thing, then, this comes with it. So, but we're going to hope that these are the same threads, which I would expect them not. Yeah, they're the same threads. Okay, so we got that. We know we're in good shape on that. The next thing will be if the bridge spacing is the same. That's going to be the question. That's going to work or not. And that's going to be a problem. I may have to file a little out. I need to see which way it's going to go. Can't really tell. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's going to go down on it, but it's just going to be, I may have to do just a little filing on the inside of that. But this has 2 Allen keys on each end, set screws. And you can intonate the bridge if you need to, forward or backward. And, that's going to, that's a big help. Plus you can, intonate your saddles. And then this roller saddle deal is, if you ever wanted to, if you was to want to put a Bigsby or something on this, you've already got your roller saddle bridge, and they're more comfortable. They're not sharp, like these bridge, this type of bridge has got the sharp edges. They're just, and I've got one of these on the SG that it works really well. And, but for the money, for an upgraded bridge like this, you're gonna pay the same amount as you would for this. So why not have this? So that's, I'm gonna have to do just a little fitment work on it to get it to fit exactly, because it's actually more precise than the other one. Get it straight, and the pickups will be in tomorrow. We'll do that, and something else, and I'll get everybody's opinion that wants to add in the comments that I have these rooster head knobs, and I'm thinking of changing these out, putting them on here rather than having these type of knobs. To me, this type of knob don't really suit this guitar as much as these chicken head, those white chicken head or cream chicken head knobs. I think it'd look pretty cool on there. So, I've got a whole bunch of these. Put in the comments what you think, whether you want to, you like the black knobs or you like these. And I'm not on this type of guitar. It's not like I don't really fool a lot with tone and volume and stuff. I set it for the song or whatever. So I don't really, these aren't a problem. So that's just an idea I have. So I'll have the pickups tomorrow. Hopefully they should be in. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell, and go back and look at the other video on this, because it's a lot. There's a lot of these being sold, and I think that there's probably some people that's bought them that are maybe dissatisfied with them or whatever, don't really know which way to go. And what I'm doing with this one is just kind of giving somebody an idea of what they can do to theirs for a cheap price. We're still going to be cheap on this. I think the pickups were $36. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up to see. I mean, it was this whole thing wasn't outrageous. I mean, it was not outrageous. So you're still not hurting on it. But I'll have the pickups tomorrow. We'll see what we can do with them. And like I say, I appreciate everybody's comments and support on this, and I'll get another video up on these pickups, and we'll go from there. So until the next time, see you.